Hello everybody, welcome to our Savvy Minerals makeup class. We're super excited to have everyone join us today. As you're jumping on, whether it's on replay or live, give a comment below so I can say hey, and everybody who joins on live will be entered into a drawing for some awesome prizes, so make sure that you comment below. And let me know who you are, where you came from, and why you're so excited to join us in this class. So, to start off, for those of you who don't know, my name is Michelle Pfeiffer, and I am one of the leaders in Young Living. And I am super excited about this class because, one, it's a new product launch, but two, we also have a new kit coming that just came out this last week to get your hands on all of these beautiful products. But most of all, I love to educate, and I want women to feel empowered and beautiful and healthy. And this class is going to give you one more avenue on how to stay healthy in today's world, because the grim thing is toxins are everywhere. We cannot escape them. So we have to control what we can, and now our makeup is one thing that we can. I have not worn makeup. I have makeup on today. I put the whole Savvy on line on today to show you what it looks like. And I actually have not really worn makeup in 7 years since I went non-toxic, because I never found a line of makeup that I was safe putting on my skin. I know for a lot of you that's not, you're not kind of as crazy as I am, which I'm totally okay with. But that's why we're here, to empower you to change and clean up that makeup bag so that your daily routine actually increases your health, because it is a really scary statistic that the average woman applies over 300 chemicals before we even eat breakfast. That's getting ready, so taking a shower, all the shampoo, conditioner, soap, lotions, face serums, makeup, hairspray, perfume, everything that you apply before you get out the door every day. And the majority of those are highly toxic. We do a whole nother class to cover all of those toxic chemicals if you want to learn more on that side. But it takes 26 seconds after exposure for these chemicals to be found in measurable amounts in our bloodstream. So applying topically is actually worse and faster getting into your body than ingesting it. Our skin is our largest organ, so we need to take care of it. And I tell people, if you won't eat it, don't put it on your body, because, again, 26 seconds to get immeasurable amounts into your body. So today we are going to be talking all about makeup, and I'm really excited to show off this line because it is beautiful. I just did a before and after photo of me this morning, so I will post that when we are done in this class, and I will also post up a whole bunch of more materials and some resource videos for tips and tricks on how to apply the makeup. And I will be doing probably tomorrow a how to apply the makeup, because it's really simple. Whether you are someone who takes 5 minutes to get ready, or you love your makeup and you put on the whole works. Lindsay Elmore is one of our Young Living gals, and she does a phenomenal video on how to really contour and make all of those beautiful artwork out of your face. I love watching women do this because it literally is like art, and I'm not that good yet, so mine is not that detailed, but she totally goes into it all, and I love watching it because she's an ex-beauty queen, so she loves her makeup, she says, and shows you how to put it on fabulously. We have tons of resources because Young Living's line is mineral makeup. A lot of people have never used mineral makeup, which means it's loose powder. So we'd love to educate you on how to use it, but we're first going to start on why you need to clean out your makeup bag. So some really amazing things is that Young Living actually acquired this line from one of our Royal Crown Diamonds. She was so passionate about makeup, and she loved wearing it and loved to put it on and feel fancy and beautiful, but she was not willing to risk her health to do so. So she created her own makeup line. So some of you have seen Savvy around if you've been in Young Living a while, because she used to go to convention and stuff like that, and it was passed around. But Young Living is really on the path, and now thanks to the makeup line, we literally have everything in your home covered. And we acquired it over summer from Melissa Pepping, who is the creator of Savvy. We took it over because Young Living, it listens to its customers, and it has been asked for years. And once they saw that Melissa did a beautiful job on her line and that people really, really wanted it, they said it's a no-brainer to add this to the Young Living collection. So they launched it at convention over summer and have just been putting piece by piece more and more stuff out. And now this month we now have an official starter kit for you to get into Young Living. So we're super excited for all of this. But Melissa Pepping loves to say a savvy woman should never have to compromise beauty for health, and vice versa. You should not have to worry about what you're putting on your skin or not put it on when you really want to feel fancy. Because I used to wear makeup. I used to wear makeup every single day because I loved it and it was just fun to put on. But I was not willing to make that compromise. So she formulated everything with pristine ingredients that are unwavering in purity, and which is why Young Living grabbed onto it, because we have our seed to seal promise, and it now applies to the makeup. You will not find anything in here that is natural. That's how a lot of these marketing companies get away with stuff, is they market it as natural, but there's a lot of natural minerals out there that we will cover that are actually really, really bad for your health. So you need to make sure things say non-toxic, not all natural, when you are applying them and bringing them into your home. They're all naturally derived, beautifully put together ingredients, and we will go over all of those also. But I will also post some awesome videos from her, so you get to see her and her beautiful ways of, she has the most amazing tips and tricks for extending your eyelashes or for covering up redness. Like for me, that's a huge one, because if I get exposed to any of my food allergies, my skin goes completely bright red. So we want to help every woman be empowered to own this makeup and see how amazingly versatile it is. But first, we are going to cover why you need to change it out. So many makeup companies, again, they claim all of these things, but won't list the ingredients. We tell you every single ingredient that is in our makeup, and we are going to go over the properties and why they're good for you. But first, we're going to start with what is not in our makeup. So our makeup is gluten-free, which if you live in my gluten-free world, which I know a lot of people do, this is a huge factor. Because a lot of things are not gluten-free, which means by putting on your makeup, people with celiacs and gluten intolerance are actually making themselves sick. So, no gluten. That is huge, 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 and super excited about that one. We have no mineral oil, petrochemicals, talc, parabens, nanoparticles. Nanoparticle means it's small enough to get into your bloodstream, and a lot of the toxins, you'll see that in like zinc oxide, are nano instead of non-nano, because we want them to not get into our bloodstream no matter what the product is. We have no phthalates, bismuth, metals, synthetic dyes, or synthetic fragrances. We'll go over some of why these are so important here in a second. And let's start with mineral oil. So mineral oil, it sounds healthy, right? It has the word mineral in it. But it's actually not. It's also called liquid petroleum. So literally is a petroleum product. So the same stuff you put in your car to make it run is also in a majority of makeup products out there. And it's also called white mineral oil, paraffin wax. It has lots of different names, but they're all petrochemicals, and petrochemicals invade your body and take over your cells and wreak havoc. So we want them out of our bodies, and especially out of our makeup, because mineral oil is a petrochemical, which is a carcinogenic. So we need to be very mindful when we're putting anything that is petrochemical in our home and in our bodies, because carcinogenic means it can cause cancer, or it does cause cancer. There's also been studies done that mineral oil has been found in fatty tissue and breast milk of women. So for those of us moms especially, if you're putting mineral oil on your body, that is actually going into your breast milk and into your baby. So that is a huge, huge thing that is never told to us. The makeup industries don't want us to know this kind of stuff. So it also clogs your pores, and that's another reason why I love stop wearing makeup, because my skin was a mess. And now I know why. Now that I've educated myself in what was in it, I know why my skin was so unhealthy for so long. Another thing we covered that we don't have is talc powder. A lot of people, especially if you have kids, know baby powder, talc powder has been major controversial over the last probably 2 decades, because our parents used to all use it on us. So it's what baby powder they used to put on babies' bottoms is. But talc powder is basically, it's asbestos, so it is linked to cancer. It is linked to chronic lung disease, and in 1992, it was published and reported that it actually increases the risk of ovarian cancer, because it is found in our ovaries, and actually can get to our ovaries just by putting it on our body and breathing it in, especially when it's a mineral or substance. You know, if you're putting makeup on, it goes around, and you're breathing it in. So we definitely don't want that in our makeup. Another thing we do not have is bismuth. A lot of companies have this in their product and still claim it to be all natural, because it's technically all natural. Again, here's the difference between all natural and non-toxic. Bismuth is not found in nature. It is a synthetic taken from a byproduct of lead and copper. And then it's combined with chloride and water. And because it comes from these natural sources, and it's pulled and synthesized out of it, they claim it to be all natural. So we need to be mindful. Y'all are going to see one of my kids here in a minute. The beauty of running this business with our children by our side is they're all running around the house right now. That's why I love this business. I get to do it with my kids at home on a Saturday afternoon, trying to stay warm, because that's why we came online instead of in person today, because it is snowing good outside. So another thing that we do not have in our makeup are phthalates. So phthalates are in so much. It's the fragrance in everything, and it actually can cause asthma attacks. It causes migraines and brain fog and headaches, and it's also an endocrine disruptor. If you come into one of our Detox Your Home classes, we really go into what an endocrine disruptor is. But endocrine system runs in your entire body, from your hormones to your sleep to your weight, because it controls your thyroid. It literally controls a part of everything in your body. And if something is disrupting that, it's disrupting one of those many, many systems. So we don't want that in our makeup, in our products. It's also hidden as fragrance. So if you read any label that says fragrance, that's also phthalates. You need to go upstairs, please. Another thing we do not have are parabens. Parabens are in so much. It's a preservative. They put in shampoos, lotions, everything to increase its shelf life. We'll talk about what we do to preserve in a little bit when we talk about the ingredients that are in it. But parabens are terrible for you, especially for men. It has been found to drastically disrupt the male reproductive system. And it's just a cheap way for companies to add in that antibacterial. And again, they don't bother to tell us what it does to our health. Parabens have also been found when they test cells taken from breast cancer patients, that parabens are inside of those cells. So they have been found in cancer. So people, please take this out of your house, out of your home, out of your kids. Now it can be out of your makeup. So, sorry, my kid is still over here trying to talk to me. She's distracting. So now we're going to go what is in our makeup. So there are beautiful, beautiful ingredients that are actually going to be good for our skin. Because along with all of those things that we just mentioned being toxic for your health, they actually increase aging and skin irritation, and now I know why, right? My skin was so terrible for years and years. Some beautiful things that are in our products that make it so good for your skin and healthy for your body are kaolin clay, jojoba oil, mica, aloe, pure essential oils, aspen bark, sweet almond oil. Some things have beeswax, only a few products. So if you are purely vegan, be mindful of that. Sunflower oil, and vitamin E. So the good stuff is the kaolin clay, which reduces oily skin, detoxifies, and soothes your skin. So it's no longer an irritating product in your makeup. If you use any kind of clay on your makeup, there's beautiful clay masks and things like that out there for you to put on your skin to help cleanse it out and make it beautiful, and we put it in the makeup to help it out. We also have aloe in there because aloe is going to moisturize your skin and maintains that youthful appearance. I get comments all of the time when I have Savvy makeup on, because I don't wear it every day still, that people are literally telling me how I'm like glowing, and I'm like, one lady even asked me if I was pregnant one day. I was like, no, I'm not pregnant, I just have makeup on today. Beautiful, flawless makeup on today. Another thing we have in there is vitamin E, and most of us know vitamin E is amazing for your skin. It's in a lot of hand lotions and face creams because it is beautiful. It's an antioxidant, and your body needs as many antioxidants as it can because it actually helps with aging, whether internal or external, because it promotes healthy skin. And here's the cool ingredient. So we use aspen bark extract. This is our natural preservative. This one functions as multiple purposes in our makeup. One, it is the preservative, so that's how we can get rid of parabens and other preservatives that people put in to make the shelf life happen. But along with that, it actually smooths and softens your skin, and I have really found that this makeup is actually really, really softening my skin, along with helping even everything out. So a couple of things. We're going to start getting into the makeup now. So we covered the yucky stuff, we told you all the good stuff, and now we are going to, the other thing I didn't touch on is jojoba. So we love jojoba in our house. That is our go-to carrier oil for all things essential oils, because jojoba is the oil that mimics our skin oil the most. So it doesn't make us greasy, and it doesn't leave a residue. It is silky and beautiful, and we absolutely love it. And that is also in the makeup. That is part of my beauty regimen. So everyone does their makeup a little different, and that is the beautiful versatility that this makeup line has, because everything is mineral powder. So here's one of our foundations, and if you've never seen mineral powder, it's just loose powder in a container. It's all down here, and you just tap it out, but I traveled with this, so now it's all on the top. I haven't taken the time to put it back down. You need to stop. Go finish your puzzle. So we have multiple colors of our foundations, and our foundations are absolutely beautiful. We have 10 colors. We have 3 on the cool side, 3 on the warm side, and 4 in the dark shades. Because everyone has different skin tone, right? I'm very olive. I'm very yellowish, I guess you could say. So I'm in the warm. I'm going to post some resources to really help you figure out whether you are cool or warm. But one main way to tell is if you tan or not. If you do not tan, you're more likely to be on the cool side because you don't have olive skin. If you do tan, you're more likely to be on the warm side. But we have a lot of resources to help you identify which foundation is going to be best. And if you end up with one that doesn't work for your actual face, there's so many other uses. Like this one right here is dark number 1, which is what I am half of the year. So when I actually have a tan, when it's not winter time, dark number 1 is what I use for my foundation. But like today, I used it as the contour for my cheeks, and I also put it in my hair to cover up the grays that my head has decided it needed to pop out. So they're very versatile. I know people who are very light, cool skin tone who use dark number 1 as like their eyebrow filler and a lot of lip liner. Like this makeup is so versatile, it is ridiculous. I used this determined eyeshadow today for my lipstick. So I don't like lipstick, so I have not yet to buy Young Living's, but I wanted to showcase the makeup. So I mixed this eyeshadow with jojoba and put it on for my lipstick today. But I also have our warm number 3, which is what I'm wearing right now as my foundation. You can see the distinct color difference. This one is very more, you can see the warmness in it. It's very for olive-toned skin, otherwise it'll make you look orange if you're not. This is one of my favorite products. So this is our Diamond Dust. Let me get some out. It literally is shimmery. I don't know if you can see that because the lighting in here is crazy. But this I like to call my glitter dust. She's fine. She's just doing her stuff. Sorry. Husband's checking on the child that disappeared from upstairs. I use this for multiple purposes. So like I was saying earlier, when I get exposed to my food allergens, my skin gets super red, and you will notice that in the before and after picture I will post when we are done. So most people use this Diamond Dust. It's kind of like a sealer. So they put it on after they do all of their makeup. It gives a nice like sheen. But for me, I put it on first because it covers up the redness in my skin, which I love. But I also like to put it everywhere else. I put it down my neck, and down my chest, and my arms because I love to give the picture. I know so many people, especially women, are Team Edward, right? No, I can't remember the name of the movie at the moment, but you know how the vampires in that movie, they basically look like diamonds when they step into the sun, and this is how I feel when I put that on because it makes everything all shimmery and beautiful. So I always used to be that girl who bought like the bronzer lotion that had the glitter in it because I like the shimmer. So now I just use this beauty all over everywhere. I put it on the girls too. So the beauty about this makeup is that I will now put it on my children. Before, I was absolutely no way was that going onto their bodies. So we have, again, 10 different colors of foundation. The starter kits only come with 4 options, and it covers the basis of what most people use for coloring. So we will discuss that later. And then one of the videos I'm going to post is application tips, but I'm just going to go over it with you because it is so easy. You need to get brushes. So I don't have Young Living's because I had nice brushes I had bought before. So you need a foundation brush. And all you do is tap some. There's multiple ways to put on this foundation. Again, it is so versatile, but you need to tap it into the lid to begin with because you don't want to contaminate what is in the actual case. So there's multiple ways to apply this. You can put it directly on, loosely, just by swirling your brush and putting it on. It changes the color on the different techniques. So if this is the perfect color for you, and put it on and it's great. If you need it a little bit darker, you get it wet. And some people like foundation anyway. You're used to it. So I like wet. I don't like to do it dry. So I take our Savvy Mineral Misting Spray. I spray it in here. It turns it into liquid, and then it makes a flawless finish. Thank you, baby. And it darkens it because I need darker. This misting spray is used for everything, but a key to mineral, putting it on, is to have a really good base. So Young Living has amazing skincare line. We'll go over that, some of those here in a little bit, but I also make my own face serum. So this is my No Lines face serum that I make. Super affordable, made out of my oils, and the recipe is on the LoveOils.LiveOils page or just PM me and I'll send it to you. But this, I put this on before I do my makeup because it gives a tacky foundation for the loose minerals to stick to. Some people also take a sponge, which I don't have, and apply it, what do they, I forgot the term they use, but they like cake it on so it covers more thickly, because some people like really, really good coverage, or maybe you have some blemishes you need to cover. There's some great videos on that. Sorry, this child is... So that is foundations. We also have blush. I have red tone in my skin already, so I don't put blush on, so I don't have any. But this gives that cheeks that perky little look, that radiant, and it's buildable color. So you can use, again, you can use the blush for anything. You can use it as your lip liner, you can use it as your eyeshadow. You can do whatever you want with this makeup, and it's super fun. We have ones that complement all skin tones, and it naturally enhances beauty, and it's long-lasting wear. I know a lot of people who have tried mineral, because before when I was trying to figure out makeup, I went to other mineral companies and never stayed on. You'd touch it and it would just come off. But with the misting spray and the diamond veil dust, it really lasts all day long. Melissa Pepping, I think, did a video on that. Shows her face in the morning and 12 hours later when she got home without reapplying. We have 3 different shades of blushes. I posted a link already with a color chart for everything on there. We have one called Smashing, I Do Believe You're Blushing, and Passionate. I Do Believe You're Blushing is the most popular one that we have. It is not super pink, so I know some people like really pink. That's what the Smashing is. And then the Passionate is for more, well, contouring or dark skin tone, and is a little more brown than it is pink. We also have bronzers. So again, I technically used my dark number 1 today as my bronzer to make the contouring in my cheeks, but we have bronzers that give you like a sun-kissed glow. So most bronzers give you that kind of shimmery look and enhances the tan look in your skin. Again, it's buildable color, so the bronzers you can use for your eyeshadow, you can use for your eyebrows, you can use for whatever you want. People even use it as lip liner. We have 2 shades of bronzer. One is Crowned All Over, which is pretty much, I think, the most used because it's on the lighter side. And then we have Summer Loved, which is a darker, and they're both shimmering. And then I already covered the Mineral Veil. So after you put all of that on, then you would put the veil on again, dry. That one does not go on wet, and it gives you a sheer, luminous look. It kind of blurs imperfections. It minimizes large pores, and it gives kind of like this airbrush look to your face, and I think that's why I get so many compliments when I have it on, because it really does make your skin look flawless when it's on. It also absorbs excess oil, so if you have oily skin or maybe live in a climate that induces oily skin, it really helps prolong your makeup, and it's really good for all skin types. There's also an awesome video I will post on how to contour, because before I had no idea. I watched all of these videos when all this makeup launched in June, because I had no idea even how to put on makeup anymore, nor did I ever contour, but it actually makes your face look very nice, so now I do it. Eyeshadows. Again, rich buildable colors. They blend super well together, so you definitely need good brushes to put on mineral eyeshadow, whether you have ones already or you buy the ones from Young Living. You can put them on dry, or you can again put them on with misting spray. At any time, remember, if you want that dark look, misting spray will help intensify the color. So we have, oh my gosh, how many colors do we have? 10 different colors of eyeshadow. A lot. I only have 3 of them. Because again, I don't wear, I'm getting there. I'm playing. It's fun to play. So we have Wonderlust, which you'll see when you open the graphic that I put in the Facebook group. But we have Wanderlust here. I'll just show you these because these are much prettier to look at in person. These are all the eyeshadow colors. Oh, I can't turn while you're recording. It yelled at me. These are all of the beautiful colors that we have for eyeshadow. Wanderlust Residual is my favorite. Oh, it's so best kept secret. The Determined is what I have on my eyes and on my lips today. As you can see, some of them are shimmery and some of them are not, and it does tell you which ones are matte. I believe Diffused, Unscripted, and Freedom are the only 3 that are matte, but it does tell you when you go order it. It says matte next to them, so you know. And I think one of the blushes is also matte and one of them is not. Did you shove your feet in there? So these colors are beautiful and buildable, and you can have a really subtle 5-minute look, or you can have a let's go on a date night kind of look. So those are absolutely beautiful. I have, let's see, I have 3 of them here. Here's Determined. You can see it is pretty dark. It does not go on that dark. It is what I have in the crease of my eyes. But again, if you were to add misting spray, it would go on pretty darn dark. I keep licking my lips, so I don't think it's on there anymore. And again, I don't care that I licked it off my face because it's not toxic. It is a bunny. This one's Residual. Again, this one is shimmery. This one is more of like, I want to say like a peaches tan. So this is what I use as the bottom of my eyelid. And then this one is Wanderlust. This one is super, super light. So this one I use for the corners of my eyes and underneath my eyebrows because it is way too light for me to put on as eyeshadow with my skin tone, at least for what I like. Everyone's different. So then we have eyeliner, but again, everything is mineral powder. So our eyeliner is in the same little eyeshadow case and is powder. So this is called Jet Black. It is completely black, and it is what I have on as eyeliner today. It's also what I filled in my eyebrows with, and it's also what I covered my gray hairs with. Because I'm starting to get gray hair and I'm refusing to dye it. So when I part my hair like this and I see them, I just put some makeup on top of it and let it be. But again, you need good brushes. So this is the one brush I do have from Young Living because I did not have an eyeliner brush before. And it's double-sided. It has the square-tipped one and the super thin for that thin liquid look. And again, you can put this on dry, but I mix it with the misting spray on the top of the lid and put it on as actual liquid liner because it goes on really, really smooth and beautiful. And then I fill in my eyebrows, and then I fill in my hair. And it lasts really well. So I've tried a lot of makeup over the days, right? We all have. And so many of them, because the way my eyes are shaped, my eyelid touches the top and the bottom when I open my eyes. And I'd always get this crease from my eyeliner. This doesn't come off like that. Once it dries, it's stuck on there pretty good. We also have another thing called the Multitasker. I don't have this one yet. It is a lot like this jet black one, but it's dark brown. So you can use it as eyeliner, lip liner. Again, it's buildable color, so you can use it for the contouring of your eyeshadow. You can use it dry for a soft look, or put it with a misting spray for that deep look. This is another one people with like lighter color hair use for coloring in their hair all of the time, and to also color in their eyebrows. So a lot of people ask, what about mascara? I happen to have our mascara because I got it before it went out of stock. Young Living was not super happy with how this came out, so they're reformulating it. So it's currently unavailable, but it is coming back soon, and it's coming back even better. I love this. a lot of people who are not used to natural makeup did not like the consistency. I love it. I put it on. It goes on flawless. Melissa Pepping teaches you how to use this and the Jet Setter to create eyelash extensions. So you could use whatever mascara you have. Just know that most of them are not good ingredients. But I was really impressed when I watched that. I'm not skilled enough to try that yet. I'm just going to throw that out there. That's going to take me a while before I even attempt that one. Then we have beautiful lipsticks. And the first question people always ask when they see the color is, why do we not have bright red lipstick? Because bright red does not exist naturally on this earth. If you see a bright red lipstick and it's claiming to be all natural, it is not, because there's nothing on this earth that will give you that look. You know, beets and certain things like that will give you a pinkish red color, but I've made chapstick out of beet powder and it turns out very pale. So just know, bright red lipstick is not natural, so we don't have it. But it comes in beautiful, beautiful shades that people love to mix with the lip gloss, or they'll mix in some eyeshadow and make it really their own. It is a medium coverage and it adds shine, but it glides on smoothly. So many lipsticks. I have tried it. When it came out, we did a whole thing at our rally and we got to test all of the makeup. So it does go on really beautifully, and it moisturizes your lips instead of sucking all the moisture out like a lot of the lipsticks out there. And it just is a very nice feeling instead of like dry, sticky, gloppy. So many other products have different feelings. But here are the colors. We currently have 5 of them. Oh, it's going to yell at me again. So, from left to right, it's Adore, Daydream, On a Whim, Uptown Girl, and Wish. Uptown Girl is the most popular one that we have, because it's pretty dark. The rest of them are pretty light. The Wish is the most pinkish plum color you can get, but when you combine them with our lip glosses, it gives it a completely different color, so a lot of people mix and match them. So our lip gloss is amazing. I have one. I don't know where it is right now. It's probably in one of my purses or one of my bags because it never stays in the house. Our lip gloss is beautiful. Nick, my husband, for those of you who don't know who Nick is, hated when I used to wear lip gloss, because every time we'd go out, we'd go dancing, we'd go out to dinner, I'd put on lip gloss, and he refused to kiss me because he's like, it's sticky and disgusting and it gets all mucky all over my lips and I hate it. Our lip gloss is not like that because it does not have petroleum or whale fat or any of the other gross ingredients that are in most of them. But this adds shine and sheer, so a lot of people put it over the lipstick to make it really glossy and beautiful. But one of the amazing things about it is it has peppermint essential oil in it, so it gives you that tingly, beautiful feeling when you put it on, and it's really silky. I use jojoba a lot as chapstick just because that's how I roll, and it reminds me a lot of that. It gives that nice sheen feeling of moisture and actually moisturizes your lips. So we have 4 colors of that, and I will show you those. There's actually 5 if you get in while the holiday collection is out, because there is a lip gloss in there that is not available outside of it. So there's Journey, Maven, Abundance, and Embrace. So Journey is a very neutral color, so it has a little bit of brown to it. I know this is not, turn up the light, not the best way to see the color, but it has a beautiful sheen. The Maven is the darkest, pinkest one that we have. This is probably the most popular because it gives you the most actual color and not just sheen. Abundance is beautiful. Abundance is my favorite because it's a little bit of pink with some shimmer and it's beautiful. And Embrace is almost completely neutral. It shows a little bit of brown, and it depends on the color of your lips, right? Mine are super red, but it just gives a little bit of tint and not much color with that still shiny, glossy look. Okay, so those are awesome. awesome, and they last forever because a little bit goes a very long way, and you don't have to keep like applying like you used to with the old stuff. So this misting spray is beautiful. For me, it is a must have when putting on the makeup, because it provides control for the makeup, and it is really multifaceted. So some people use it as like I do with this and put it on beforehand to make a tackiness. Some don't. But it really helps with the application of the minerals. It nourishes your skin. It has beautiful essential oils in it. It is 100% completely plant-based. So no synthetic fragrances, but it still smells really good. I have one friend who just sprays it on herself and uses it for perfume because it smells so good. Because it has geranium, it has bergamot, it has copaiba, cedarwood, black spruce, orange peel, lavender, lime, vanilla, sage, ocotillo, and rose. You get rose. That is a highly sought after essential oil. It's in this beauty. So that is to help liquefy anything that you need to put on. So it is a must-have, at least in my book. I have run out of it, and then I just use my toner because it'll evaporate just as nicely as that does. We also have a Savvy brush set. They're beautiful brushes. We have a shading brush, a blush brush, a veil brush specifically for the mineral veil powder. So it goes on nice and loosely. A foundation brush and an eyeshadow brush. It actually all comes in a pretty little kit, and I'll show you what that looks like. Here's all the brushes. And then we do have the eyeliner brush that I just showed you, but it does not come in the brush set. Good brushes are key to putting on good makeup. I've learned that. And then we are an essential oil company, right? We love our essential oils. They're in everything. They're also in the mascara. This has lavender in it. But they're super important for your healthy skin. So again, they are in my No-Line face serum. I let people customize what they want to put in this, but mine has frankincense and lavender in it. Oh, and Melrose in it. Because everyone's skin type is different, and the oils that they use are a little bit different. But some common ones are, again, frankincense. That is a daily regimen for me. It helps even out my skin and give a nice youthful glow. I just mix it with jojoba and put it on that way. Another one I absolutely love is Melrose. It really helps when that redness comes around. Again, I mix it with jojoba and put it on my face. Some people can put some of these on neatly on their face, and their face will tolerate it. Mine does not at all. My skin is really sensitive on my face. Some other amazing ones are Sacred Frankincense, used similar to frankincense. Lavender, that's what I use for blemishes and to kind of even things out. And then, oh my gosh, there are so many. There's myrrh, there's tea tree. Tree is another good blemish one if you are having some skin issues for the day. Throw on some tea tree. Rose is amazing, but again, that is a highly sought after one because it is so hard to source. Thousands of pounds to make just 16 ounces of oil. So it is one of the most expensive oils that we have, because it is very hard to source. Another one is Palmarosa. Another one people love is geranium. Geranium's in the misting spray. Sacred Sandalwood is also...
knot, like a big knot, to go on
No, baby, not right now. Here. Sacred Sandalwood, but that one's another high-priced one. So good for your skin. That one's pretty new to our line of oils, and people have been raving about it. I have not personally tried that one on my skin yet. Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood also. That's in a lot of our beauty products. And Roman Chamomile. That one's currently out of stock, so if you want that one, keep your eye out for when that comes back in and snag it. But makeup is really one facet of your skin care system. People spend tons and tons of. It's literally $1 billion beauty market on anti-aging serums and all of this stuff. the lotions, the eye cream. We have all of that. They're all plant-based, infused with essential oils, beautiful for your skin. But the makeup, again, is in whole... It's something you wear all day, every day. Well, a lot of women do. You might not. I don't. But a lot of women I know sleep in their makeup. So you are literally having this on your skin 24/7. So you need to make sure it is healthy and good for your skin and not causing more problems than it is doing any good. So what I use from Young Living skincare system is we have, oh my gosh, we have eye creams, we have serums, we have Shirley. People are obsessed with. I have not tried that one. Orange Blossom face wash, people are obsessed with. Me personally, I love our Art line. So I use our Art refreshing toner and our light moisturizer. The intense moisturizer just came out, so people who have really dry skin love that. If I use anything intensive moisturizing, it makes my skin break out. So just really know your skin, and that is what we are all about in this business, whether it is gaining health using essential oils or it's putting on makeup. It is really owning who you are, understanding who you are, what your body needs, listening to what your body needs. So if you're putting on an oil or you're putting on this skincare product and it's not working for you, it is okay. It's totally okay. Not everything is meant for everybody, and that's why we have an enormous amount of products, because everyone's skin sensitivity, whether they're oily, greasy, dry skin, whether you live in Colorado and your skin is dry all the time, everybody is different. So we also do a beauty school class. We'll do that over the summer, where you get to experience some of the beautiful products that Young Living has beauty-wise, because there are so many. Well, look at this picture just to show. These are just a few of them. This is the Art line that I tell you that I use. But this renewal serum, people, gives you a useful glow. We'll just say that. The Shirley May, again, people love. And these two creams, this is the Wolfberry cream, which is what our Ningxia Red is made out of. And Boswellia is the Latin term for frankincense. That cream people are in love with. So there's so much beauty out there. And even at our age, like you can see, I'm starting to get wrinkles. We need to proactively treat our skin, right? We need to make sure our skin is moisturized and healthy things are going on it, so we don't age super fast and we have flawless skin for as long as we possibly can. So the beautiful thing is now that we created a starter kit with Young Living. So if you are part of Young Living already as a wholesale member, you can still buy the kit, because it's a great way to start. It's a beautiful products, as we just showed you, in a very, very affordable price. You could toss out your whole makeup bag and have everything you need to be healthy and beautiful from here on out. So we have a starter kit that just launched last week. So we are loving this, because it's one more facet to get people into healthy living. If you have not experienced Young Living yet, getting one of the starter kits, the premium starter kit, gets you into the wholesale side of Young Living, which means everything we have to offer, that's over 600 different products, from essential oils to everything to detox your home, is 24% off. So that is valuable, so valuable. 24% off retail is well worth the price of the kit. And then you can also get benefits that other people don't get as retailers, such as our Essential Rewards program, where we basically pay you in points to buy from us, saying as a great big thank you for living healthy. And then everything to detox your home. And we have all of these starter kits. So we have the makeup starter kit, we have the essential oil starter kit, we have the Detox Your Home kit, which is our Thieves line. Is everything Thieves related, which is the cleaners and soaps and mouthwash and toothpaste, all of those kind of home personal products. And then we also have our Ningxia Red kit for the major antioxidants. If you don't know why we need antioxidants, our body is full of free radicals, whether it's coming in from the environment, the toxins we're putting on our body, or our body naturally just makes as we age, and we actually make more the older we get. So antioxidants go in and team up with those free radicals hanging out, trying to find a pair, whether it's taking it from a healthy cell or not, and really balancing out our body to help. Just go Google antioxidants and why we need them. I could talk about that for days. Whole nother class, right? So if you want to get started and you are a Young Living member, you can go in and buy any of the products, or you can buy the starter kit. If you are new to Young Living and you are not in the whole side of Young Living yet, buying the starter kit is the best way to go, because it saves, because you're getting the wholesale price, and you now get a wholesale on everything else for the next year. So it is $150 plus shipping and tax, because everything is done online. Beautiful, especially for me, someone who lives in the mountains. I love when things are shipped to my house, because then I don't have to go venture super far to get it. So the kit is, I will post a picture in the group to show you the 4 kit options. Well, there's multiple things you get to choose within it. You get to choose 4 foundation colors, and then you also get to choose the colors for your eyeshadow and your lip gloss. So, because you get in the starter kit, here's a beautiful picture, you get a foundation, a blush, 3 eyeshadows, misting spray, lip gloss, foundation brush, and lavender essential oil, all for $150 plus tax and shipping. Then you also get what's in the bottom of the kit, which comes in all of our premium starter kits, which is 2 packages of Ningxia Red, a bottle of Stress Away, some samples of our Thieves Cleaner that I just touched on, so you can clean your whole house completely non-toxic, and some sample bottles to put your oils in and share them or take them or do whatever you want with them. So we really are excited for this kit to come out, because it's going to get so many women the health that they deserve. You no longer have to compromise beauty and health. They can be all in one and affordable, $150 to replace your entire makeup bag, right? That's everything you need to get through the day, at least to start. You can add on more stuff if you want, because then Young Living also gives you free products for adding on more stuff. And if you want to order, I'm going to put the link below, and I'm also going to put it in another post if you are a new person and want to get started. And also, if you are, chat with me first so I can show you the free products that we give out each month, and some other specific things on ordering. So thank you all for joining, and I really appreciate it, and I'm super excited to get these products in your guys' hands, because you deserve to be healthy. We all want to be beautiful, and we all want to feel beautiful, and makeup is a huge part of that for women. So we want to empower you to own who you are, know that it's okay to wear it, it's okay not to wear it, do what you want with it, and be proud of who you are. So I love you. Have an amazing Saturday. For those of you in Colorado, stay safe, because it is snowing good, at least up here in the mountains is it. So I love you all. Have an amazing day.